Hello. Today I am talking to you and telling you a story. Back in the 1980 to 83 year of Fort Gay, West Virginia, at Fort Gay High School, before summer of that year, a boy named Michael came to school. He said, I was in phys education, phys ed as we called it, and we didn't have to do it that day because we had a basketball game later in that day, so we didn't have to do phys ed. So we was outside, enjoying the heat, talking. Some football players, two coaches, Coach Don Money and Coach Jerry Smith. And there were about 6 varsity football players and about 4 or 5 cheerleaders and majorette girls out there. And this boy Michael was sitting across from me, and I had a friend there that I was talking to. I won't mention his name. So anyways, we're sitting there. All of a sudden I hear these girls scream and this gasp. So I look at them, and then I look where they're looking, and I look over, and Michael has a gun in his hand. It's a small gun. Looked like a .22 from what I could tell. And he was muttering, and he said, I'm going to kill everybody. Everybody in this school, Fort Gay High School. I'm going to kill all the students, the teachers, because nobody helped me. Nobody took my side. I stood up. I started walking toward Michael. I said, hey, Michael. Well, he looked at me. I said, you better aim that gun at me. I said, you better shoot it and kill me. That's the only chance you're going to get. I said, if you shoot and hit me and you don't kill me, I'm going to kill you. I said, you shoot at me and you miss, I'm going to kill you. If you don't shoot at all, I'm still going to kill you. So I walked right up to him. I slapped the gun out of his hand, and we went over a railing, and I was beating the crap out of him. I was trying my damnedest to kill him. Those 6 football players and 2 coaches pulled me off of him. I'd already knocked him out. Told him, I said, get some rope and let's tie him up. Well, we called the cops. Cops showed up. The cops asked questions. I asked one of the cops, I said, can I talk to the judge at the Wayne County Courthouse in Wayne County, West Virginia? He said, sure. So I talked to the judge, Milton James Ferguson IV. I told him, I said, we need to put a gag order, I said, on the newspapers, the TV stations, everybody. I said, we don't want this getting out there about an almost shooting at Fort Gay High School. Judge asked me, he said, are you sure? So I hand the microphone back to the cop. He goes, I'm sure, Judge. We have a Colt Woodsman 4-inch barrel, .22. He said, the boy had 1 mag in the gun, 10 rounds, 2 mags in his pocket, 10 rounds, and 3 100-round boxes of ammo in his pocket. He said, we've taken the ropes off him, we've handcuffed him. I said, gentlemen, let's go to check his locker out. One of them said, well, don't we need a warrant? I said, no, you have probable cause there in your hands, a gun and ammo. So we went to the locker. Janitor brought a bolt cutter to cut the lock. First bolt cutter broke. Second one couldn't cut the lock. So a state trooper went out and got a set of bolt cutters, come in, and we cut the lock off. When we opened the locker, up top was a brown bag. We pulled it down. Inside was a brand new 500 rounds of Winchester XX .22 hollow point ammo. All the ammo was hollow points. So yeah, he could have killed everybody. So he was taken to Wayne. where it was explained to him and his parents that if it went to court, he was looking at a minimum 5 years per student. That's over 600 students. So it's over 3,000 years in the state pen, or he could serve the rest of his life in a sanitarium for the criminally insane. He took the deal. He went to the criminally insane. I guess he either stayed there until released or died there. I don't know. Anyways, it was never printed in the newspapers. It was never printed on TV. Practically hardly nobody knows about it. Only the people involved knows about it. And I said most of them's probably dead by now. I figured I'd just get this out there. This would have been Columbine, but was it? So when people tell you about two kids with guns doing all the killing and the damage they did in their high school, here was one kid with 830 rounds of ammo going to kill over 600 people because he was bullied, he was mistreated, he was the manager of the varsity and junior varsity football team, basketball team, and baseball team. And I didn't know at the time they had mistreated him and done these things. Should have went to talk to his parents, went to a psychiatrist or something. He didn't. He wanted to kill everybody. He didn't because I stopped him. Not telling you this story to make myself out as a hero or anything. I just think it's a little part of history that needs to be out there. So, watch the video that I've just made, or not. That's up to you. But, thank you.